Hey, what up, guys? It's Julia Van Speaker, and who we got on the show today?
What's going on? My name is Zayside.
And you're all the way from Seattle, by the way.
Yeah, something like that. I'm out of Everett, so I'm like 30 minutes north of Seattle. But yeah, so for those that don't know Everett, yeah, you could say I'm from the Seattle area.
I bet. Washington. First of all, I don't really hear a lot of rappers coming out of Washington.
I mean, we got the most recent one is Lil Mosey.
Oh yes,
he's out of Seattle. Well, he's actually like pretty close to me. He's north. He's up north too, so he's probably like 15 minutes from where I stay. He's out of Mount Lake Terrace, but yeah, Seattle area again.
So you guys are putting on for Washington right now.
There's a lot of artists coming out of Washington right now. Actually, like we got I don't know if you know, we got there's a lot of like hidden gems out here, but we got like Travis Thompson out here.
Yes, Travis.
He was on like the BET freestyle.
Sway in the morning.
Yeah, he's out of Seattle. There's like a dude named Katil, like North Seattle area. He's signed with Atlantic. We got Dempsey Hope. He's out of Seattle too, same area, sort of North Seattle area, but he signed with Sony. So we got some like heavy hitters out here. But yeah, for sure, we're trying to we're all trying to put on for the state.
Exactly. So let's talk about you now. So how did you actually get into rapping? Because I want to say this about your sound. Your sound is very unique, first of all. I was like, it's aggressive, it's clever, it's witty in terms of your lyrics and stuff like that, but it demands somebody's attention. So you can't not listen to what you're saying. So how did you get into rapping?
So growing up, like my dad was like, he's a music head, you feel me? Like he's like super into like, the foundation of hip hop. So that's what I grew up listening to in the house. Like I was 5 years old listening to Heavy D and like, getting ready to go to daycare, listening to Heavy D on my SpongeBob radio. Or like, I was in sixth grade. I was like fifth and sixth grade listening to like Big Daddy Kane. Like listening like trying to, the Ain't No Half Steppin', the BIGD, NWDYKAN. Like I was like really, so like because of him, like I was like super aware of like the foundation. So I grew up listening to like Biggie, Pac, like I said, Heavy D, Big Daddy Kane, DOS Effects, Wu-Tang, like Jay-Z. Like I was heavy. So like just off of that, you could tell like lyricism was like immediate. It was like embedded into me. Like it was like it's in my blood. So like I still remember too. Like I was in like sixth grade. I was in sixth grade middle school when I was in this language arts class. And I recited DOS Effects, like, they want effects with the crazy, super, like, tongue twister. Like, I was just super into that from a young age. So, like, it was only right that, like, when I started actually rapping that's kind of like the side that I took, very lyrical.
I like it because the first thing that I noticed about you, because I listened to Caught Up and obviously Neighborhood Hero and then the Zayside ? I was like, hold on. My favorite track so far from you is Zayside ? Because you came not just with lyricism, but with the wittiest levels of, I don't even know, I guess for this generation. So I was like, damn, like he's actually spitting. And it's something that you could follow, listen to, and it's catchy. It's not like, oh God, you know what I mean? Boring and takes you out of your comfort zone if you just want to turn up. It's turn up and you can like have a good time and it's something that you can actually listen to and say. So why did you take so long to actually release original music?
I think it was, for me, it was just me still trying to get a grasp of like the game. You feel me? Like I was like for a long time, up until this last year, I was moving solo, like just on my own, like pushing it just out, I would go record at my bro's house and then I'll just drop music on SoundCloud. And so for so long, that was my outlet. I would just drop music on SoundCloud. And it wasn't until last year that I really was like, I was having a conversation with my little bro and he was just telling me like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you like, cause I was playing basketball too. That was another huge factor. Like I grew up playing basketball. Like my mom was a Division I basketball player. Like my little sister's a Division I prospect right now. She's got, you know what I'm saying? So like basketball, that was like my first love. Before rapping, it was hoop. So I played college basketball myself. And so I was, it was hard for me to like balance going to practice and playing games and like going to the weight room and study hall, and then also still trying to like get in the studio and like, make music. And so it wasn't until I stopped playing basketball that I like really like I said earlier, I was talking to my little bro and he was just like, if you want to do this shit, like it was me, my little bro and my dad, like both of them just telling me like, if you really want to do this shit, like you got to play how the pros play. You know what I'm saying? You got to start applying pressure. If you're really going to try to do this, like you really got to, you got to go. You get full throttle, no more breaks. And so like around this time last year, I was telling you earlier that, like around this time last year, like I had dropped my very first music video, and like, just like the interaction that I got in the city was like, it was crazy. And so at that point, that's when like I really started applying pressure. So basically to answer your question, to get to the point, the reason it took me so long to like, put out my own original music was just because I was still trying to get a grasp of things. I was still like 1 foot in the booth, 1 foot on the court. So it was just hard for me to find that balance. But then once I, stopped playing basketball, that's when I really turned to
get into it. That's dope though. So what was it like for you to grow up in Seattle? Because I'm like, it's gotta be like freezing over there or something.
I mean, it's cool, bro. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's not, I don't know. I feel like Seattle has a bad rap. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people outside of my city or like people outside of my state just kind of tend to think, Seattle's just like, we're just known for like Microsoft and like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like rain, we're just known for rainy days and Microsoft and Starbucks. Like, but nah, bro, like, Seattle's cool. It was definitely a good place to grow up for me, especially like I said, I grew up playing basketball. So like I was in the hoop scene early from like kindergarten all the way through, like I said, my sophomore year of college. So that whole time I was playing basketball. So I grew up, and Seattle's known for like, we breed hoopers. Like we're like Seattle, like you look at our track record, we got, hella people in the league right now, hella people that play Division I basketball, pro basketball. So like that actually helped me a lot growing like into this music thing, because I mean, you know how it goes. Basketball players want to be rappers want to be basketball players. So like, you know what I'm saying? They intermingle. And so when I stopped playing basketball, like a lot of people that I was playing basketball with, they were trying to do this music shit too. And so like, just off of the connection that we made off of basketball, like it was super easy for me to like get my feet in the water, you know what I'm saying? But not Seattle, it was cool, you know what I'm saying? It's a solid little city, but yeah, but again, I'm not really from Seattle, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Everett. So like, I don't, I didn't grow up in Seattle. I grew up in Everett, but even Everett still it's solid for sure.
Absolutely. And then also what I wanted to ask you too is because at first I was like, when I first went on your Instagram page and that's how I was introduced to you, I was like, oh, is he white? And then obviously when I listened to your music, I'm like, oh, he's not white. He's just special. Why even bother addressing that? Because I feel like with Logic as well, he's white passing, and clearly you're the same thing, white as well as Halsey too. So why even address that in a climate today? Like, why did you feel the need to address you're not exactly white, you're black?
I don't think it was necessarily me trying to like prove to people that, you know what I'm saying, I'm black. Like that wasn't ever my motive. It was more just like, cause that shit gets annoying, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I feel like people were really trying to like discredit my work and my artistry just off of like little shit, you know what I'm saying? Like obviously, if I was really 100% white, I would have a problem with somebody if that was 100% full white using the N-word in their music, but that's just not the case with me. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it was one thing to just address it, just to let the people know that, like, even in my city or even in my state that, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, I'm not the white boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I'm a different breed, you know what I'm saying? I'm very extra light skinned.
Right.
But I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just, Steven out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, we got, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little different, but so I feel like it was just like important for me just to like, cause everybody that's around me, obviously, I mean, I grew up with the same skin color my entire life, you know what I'm saying? So ever since I was younger, you know what I'm saying? I heard, I've had people tell me you're not black, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or people like super shocked when I tell them like, so, I just felt like it wasn't necessarily me trying to like prove anything to anybody. It was just more just addressing the fact that like, like I said, I'm not just the white boy, you know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like they should discredit me or discredit my artwork because of that, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I feel like I take my craft very seriously. And so for somebody to, you know, judge me based off of, you know, what I'm looking like rather than what I'm saying, I feel like that's corny. So
Definitely. I was gonna say,
but it's definitely controversial though. It's definitely controversial, and I'm 100% aware of that too. You know what I'm saying? Like especially in today's climate, like especially with everything going on right now, like I understand why it could be a touchy subject, but again, it was like I had started like, you know, addressing it like last year, but then again, like I said, this has been a lifelong thing for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, and I don't want to say it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I know other people probably be like, you know, he's just using like today's right now to use it as an advantage or something like that. But again, that's corny. You know what I'm saying? Again, just wanted to address the fact that, nigga, I am, you know, I'm a mixed breed, half white, half black. You know what I'm saying? I can go get my pops right now. He's upstairs right now. I can go get him on the camera. You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I thought you were Spanish at first because I was like, there's no way that he can be white because a lot of your movements and then obviously the way you were rapping, talking, and you know, I was like, there's no way he can be unless he was white and he grew up around a bunch of black people all his life. I mean, that would be it. But I thought you were Spanish for a second. But did that bother you growing up? Like people like, did you ever feel like you weren't black enough or you weren't white enough or you just couldn't relate or you just stay in your own lane?
Like it was, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It wasn't necessarily like something that like I ever felt like ashamed of, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought it was cool as hell. I thought it was hella cool. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I thought it was like, you know what I'm saying, when my dad would come pick me up from school and people would see me like, you know, get in my dad's car and everybody like, people like, what? Whoa. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always thought it was like, I like the attention, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was cool. So it was like, you know, I never like, when I was younger, I never grew up thinking like, ah, damn, like, you know, like, of course, you know what I'm saying? I want to get some waves. Like, you know, of course I wanted the curls, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up like hating, but like, nah, it wasn't nothing where it was like, you know, I was like ashamed of the color of my skin. Like, nah, it was, I mean, everybody that knew me knew what it was, knew what time it was. And then also just like, again, like I said, if they didn't know, I loved when they found out because it was just like, oh, okay. Like, oh, I get it. Yeah, you know? So, nah, it was never nothing that I was like super ashamed of.
Awesome. So let's talk about your upcoming project. When are you going to release a full body of work? Because I'm like on edge. Like it felt like for me to listen to there's just a small amount of original work, it left me wanting more. So like now we need to know when you're releasing a full body of work that we could just hang on to until you release another.
So what's today? Today's the 6th. Yeah, I dropped the EP, an 8-song EP on my birthday, October 1st. So like it's been out for a week now. Damn. Yeah, so I got a song on there with Slimmy B from SOBRBE, and then I got a song with like just a bunch of like local people in my city, you know, that I fuck with. But yeah, I just recently dropped that little EP on my birthday, so that's out now. Hottest out the E, all platforms. You guys go stream that, snatch that.
Damn, so this literally just happened. I missed it, so literally. I apologize on that one.
No, it's good. Don't even trip.
No, so now at least we know. So this is my favorite part of the show, by the way. It's called 5 Fast Facts. I think we already addressed one fact already. I'm going to need you to drop some gems about yourself for your fans. Plus, it looks like you got a really, really solid fan base. So I think they're going to enjoy this part. So 5 facts? Yep, 5 facts about you. It's off the top of my head, freestyle. Freestyle real quick. Creative mind, so I love to draw. Like I said, I grew up playing basketball, so basketball is my first love, so I love to play basketball. I'm heavy into sneakers. You know what I'm saying? So I got 15 pairs of Jordans. My bro that lives with me, he's got, he sells and resells shoes. By the way, shout out to Soul Kicks. If you need some shoes, tap into Soul Kicks. My brother's got a nice little Instagram page full of the latest retros and all the shit. But yeah, I'm into shoes. That's 3. I love spending time with my family, my girlfriend. 5. What's 5? This is a juicy one.
I used to be fat.
No way.
I used to be fat.
Really?
I used to be hella fat. Hella
You gotta
fat.
go grab a picture. That's not really.
Hey, I would too. Actually, I think I might have a real right over here. Hold on.
You gotta show us.
I got one right here in the living room too. I don't know if you can see it. I'm right there, the little short, chubby, fat dude with the glasses.
Wow.
That's number 5 right there.
Is that the basketball that made you drop the weight?
Nah, so I was hella chubby, bro. That's hella funny. I grew up like chubby. I was chubby until high school. Like I always had like baby fat on me and like that. But when I grew. What really got me is I grew. So I was always like pretty like short and stocky like for like my whole life. And then like my sophomore year the end of my freshman year of high school into my sophomore year and then into junior year, like I sprouted crazy. I started freshman year of high school, I was like 5'9". Wow. End of the senior year, I was 6'5".
Wow. Yeah, so you're built for that.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, so number 5, I was fat as hell.
Damn, and he came with the proof, y'all. He came with the proof. Well, Zayside.
Come on, you see it. Chubby niggas need love too, though. Chubby niggas need love too, though.
Listen, the glow up is real. That's all I'm gonna say. The glow up is real.
Oh God, literally.
You gotta do
Shout
like
Jesus.
Exactly. You gotta do like the TikTok glow up joint.
Hey, blow up real quick. This rap shit. I'm about to just get famous on TikTok.
Exactly. Hey, it can happen tomorrow. You just never know.
Literally.
Zayside, thank you so much for stopping by and spending some time with Culture Pop Radio. We really appreciate you over here. I'm Julie Vamps.
I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Zayside of the way. Hottest out the E out now. Go snatch that all platforms. It's great.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yes, man. Appreciate you.